Man, the crazy thing is we practiced that, and in my head I'm like, yo, no way, like this is gonna be this wide open. But I came around and seen nobody, and Kyle put that in, and normally when he puts stuff in, it works.
Were you supposed to kind of just be, acting like you weren't a big part of that play?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely was part of the play of going across and not being as fast to draw a little attention and just be lazy a little bit, and it worked.
That part of your acting skills in that.
Yeah, a little acting skill, a little bit, just a little bit.
On the other side of the ball, I mean, Treverius Ward, did he look like he was about to break one, and now he has 2 interceptions?
Man, it's so crazy. I hope y'all get to talk to him. But right before the game, bro, I'm like, yo, it's about time for you to get you a pick. Like, I'm tired of seeing PBUs. And, man, I said you're going to take one about 90. It wasn't 90 yards, but it was close to it. He hit that like he just caught a screen, and he went and got it in zone. And you see me, I put my helmet on so I don't get a penalty, of course. But and just run down there and meet him in the end zone. Hi, Christian.
What's up, dude?
Deebo, what's your reaction to being NFC West champions?
Oh, man, it's just one step to getting where we want to be. We got to continue to stack these days, and we got a good opponent coming up on Christmas.
When Brock went down in the second quarter, Deebo, what was the feeling of like, on the field?
I think my feeling was a little different because, as you see, he was down. I'm standing over him like, bro, what is wrong with you? What's going on? He's just like, I got a little stinger. I'm like, all right, we'll be all right. So, and I knew he was coming back in the game, so I wasn't too much worried about it.
Do you think Brock is the MVP?
I think he got a good chance of winning it with the way he's playing right now for us. And, if that happens, it happens. But our main goal is to continue to stack these games, stack these wins, and get to the Super Bowl.
A tougher game for the defense today. Do you like the responsibility on the offensive side to get more points on the board?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Kind of like last week, we kind of started off slow and the defense had our back. So whenever they back against the wall, we got their back as well and try to go out there and put up many points as we can.
Deebo, you and Christian are the first duo in NFL history to have at least 5 rushing and receiving touchdowns each in the same season. I know you guys have been waiting to get that opportunity to show what you can do when you're both rolling. How hard is it to stop you guys?
It's just so crazy that y'all keep up with all that stuff. I don't know anything about it. But yeah, man, it's just crazy. Just the things that he can do out wide and the things I can do in the backfield is just crazy. Like, it's intangible, and you never know if I'm back there, if I'm going to get the ball, or we back there together. You never know where it's going.
This is your 3 games in a row, multi-touchdown games. Do you feel like you're playing your best ball here down the
Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's a lot of things that we need to work on, especially today for me in the run game. It was just a lot of moving parts, missed a couple blocks. They could have sprung Christian free, and we take pride in that. So I got to get in there and just see ways that I can continue to work on that.
All right, thank you.
It's a pretty tight room.
You took up quite a bit of space.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Hey, these guys are going to go together, sorry.
Yeah, I invited my boy, if y'all don't mind. This is Robin Big. Just looking for meatball.
Christian, I was talking about, somewhat jokingly, but I guess a little serious. You've explained to him, like, your injuries in Carolina, they weren't like wear and tear. They weren't like you got worn down late in the season. I guess I understand we might be a sensitive topic for you, but like, how much did that piss you off when you got maybe an injury prone label those years?
It definitely pisses you off, but you miss games. That's part of the game, when you miss games, and you just got to stay on the field. So obviously it pissed me off, but I didn't think it was necessarily wrong. I needed to get on the field. I missed a lot of games in Carolina, so it was what it was. But I had confidence in myself that I was going to bounce back.
Christian, have you ever had enough time to catch a touchdown pass, fall down, and then get back up?
No, that was the first. That was the first for me. I didn't see the ball. I felt like an idiot backpedaling like that for so long. I didn't see the ball till like halfway in the air, and I was just happy we connected. And Brock made a great play of scrambling and sticking with it.
Trent, where were you on that play?
I was actually at a good vantage point.
You saw the ball, I suppose.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see the ball, but I did see him backpedaling, and I was surprised he had time to fall on his face and get back up and run in the end zone. So yeah.
Trent, where do you think this offense is right now as far as where you're playing at and what the ceiling is for you guys?
The ceiling is, who knows where the ceiling is, but, as long as we can come in here and take it one game at a time. I mean, we got so many playmakers. The offense should move the ball. We shouldn't be surprised by that. But, I still think we got some ways to go before we can say we've arrived. But I do think the weapons we have, obviously, my guy to my right, obviously George, Brock, Deebo, Ayuk, Juice. I mean, the list goes on. So the offense should move the ball. But, I think we still have a step that we can go. We still can get better.
Christian, you've had big games against a lot of teams, but did the Cardinals piss you off or something? Like 70 touchdowns, you get a lot of big numbers. Why do you have so much successes?
Sometimes it's just the way it goes. You don't really know what games you're going to have, big games. That's why, kind of like Trent said, it's just really just try to approach it one game at a time, one snap at a time, and then whatever happens at the end happens. But, it's just the way it's gone this year.
When Brock came back into the game after he got knocked out, he threw the touchdown pass to you and stuff. But what was the concern level when he was down, and then how fast was it back to being business as usual?
I mean, he's tough as hell. So for us, once he said I'll be good, that's when I think everybody calmed down a little bit. It was just a matter of time before he got back in there.
Huge homecoming for him, obviously. He, of course, was, as usual, in the huddle and on field, or a little extra.
He's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Christian, Kyle has told the story of how he thought when they traded for you, you couldn't play against the Chiefs just because it was too much of a time crunch. But he talked to you, and then he told John Lynch, I guess he's going to play. Do you remember your sales pitch?
I just said I was ready to go. I can learn, a package of plays pretty quickly. So I told him I'm ready to go. I would like to play. It was my preference to play in that game, and kudos to him for allowing me to do that.
How much of that was, obviously you want to play every week, but you just don't want to miss games anymore?
Yeah, it was a goal of mine, playing every game, suit up for every game, and finish every game, and so that was important to me.
Was your knee getting cranky on you during the game? What was going on?
I'm fine. It was just a little, stuff that goes on during the game.
Is there a feeling that it's very exciting, obviously, that you won the NFC West, but there's still a long way to go, and you want to keep excited?
I think he's talking to you.
Me? I don't know. Yeah, I think obviously winning the division is very important. It's a big step for us, and but to your point, I think everybody knows where we want to be, and we know that each week you have to bring your best ball. We're going to get everybody's best shot, so the standards got to continue to rise, and practice meetings, and then obviously for the 3 hours on Sunday.
Trent, sorry to put you in a bad spot.
No, you good.
But there's talk of Brock could be an MVP, and Christian could be MVP.
I know you're not asking me that question. You might as well go to the next one. You're not about to put me in that one.
Hey, he's got my vote. Say that.
Christian, what's your
Let's
case
spin
for
it this
Brock
way,
to
though,
be
Trent.
MVP?
Let's spin it this way. What does it mean to have two MVP candidates?
I mean, it means the offense is playing really well. I mean, we got the best running back in the NFL, so for him to get MVP consideration, I mean, I think that's his just due. And same way with Brock. Brock's been playing his butt off, so for him to be in a conversation out there as a teammate, I couldn't be more proud of both of these guys. And, my job is to try to continue to help them have success. And, I mean, who cares? As long as we can bring that trophy back to Santa Clara, that's all I'm worried about.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.